The Abel Musumali Foundation, in partnership with Disaster Management and Mitigation Unit DMMU and other stakeholders, donated assorted goods and non-food items to Fountain of Hope Orphanage in Lusaka's Kamala area as part of the commemoration of the World Humanitarian Day, which falls on August every year. Abel Musumali, who is the chairman and founder of the foundation, has since called for the involvement of everyone in the humanitarian help for better society.
If people that are in need of food, if the number is high out there, if there is no war, there is no catastrophe, but the cost of living is high, that in itself is an issue of humanitarian. That's the reason why, as the foundation, we are doing humanitarian programs in Lusaka. There is no war in Lusaka. There is no disaster in Lusaka. There is no earthquake in Lusaka. But there is a huge number of people that are in need of food. And as a foundation, that is what we are doing. And to achieve this, we need the involvement of everyone, and also an appeal to the Ministry of Community Development and Social Services that the ministry has got a huge role to do, to go out there to identify the most vulnerable old age people that are in need of help, like to include them on the social cash transfer. Because social cash transfer in itself, it is one of the form of humanitarian aid. But a lot of these old age people out there, specifically the ones that which we are targeting, they are not on social cash transfer. So meaning there's a huge gap out there in terms of those that are in need of help. But moving forward, the best idea is we need to make this help more sustainable. So that those that are able to do a business are able to be empowered, because we will not always be there tomorrow to provide assistance.
Meanwhile, Fountain of Hope Orphanage Chairperson Anne Mweto has appealed to the corporate world to come on board and help the orphanage, as they lack most the basic needs to run the facility.
It's not easy to raise a child, but even the theme today is sitting on, it takes a village. It takes a village to raise a child, and indeed we cannot do it on our own. We need the partners out there, cooperative partners, to come on board to help us in the areas that have been highlighted. We have challenges in the education sector. We see that we do not have computers. A call on those, like there are many organizations that actually wipe out their computers after a certain number of years and they don't use them. Sometimes these are discarded, not knowing that a child here at Fountain of Hope just needs that computer to be able to write an ICT examination and pass. Currently, we're sitting with no computers at these facilities. When we speak about the library, we went around, you saw what the state of the library is. If it takes a village to also raise a child, it also takes a village to educate a child. So when we look at the library, the state of the library, we see that we do not have books. Even the state of the library, the ventilation, we're calling on partners out there, cooperating partners to help us rehabilitate the library and also have resource it with books. We also appeal to cooperating partners in terms of our feeding. Obviously, we do not have a line where we are donor aided. We are just basing it on the well wishers to come on board to feed the children of Fountain of Hope. I believe that the children of Fountain of Hope are like any other child out there. They deserve the right to shelter and a clean shelter, the right to clean water, the clean sanitation, as well as to have the meals that the 3 meals that a child should have in order for them to have the nutrients that the body deserves.
And United Nations Residence Coordinator in Zambia, Beatrice Mutali, commended government for creating a conducive environment for aid workers to operate. Ms. Mutali said this in a speech read on her behalf by the coordination specialist in the United Nations Residence Coordinator's Office, Pochitengi. This year's World Humanitarian Day was celebrated under the theme, "It Takes a Village." It is therefore hoped that with such efforts from different stakeholders, the needy may receive the necessary support which they deserve. Margaret Chota, Movie TV News in Lusaka.